What's going on, everybody? So, I haven't really been glitched this year. I think I've only been, when I say haven't really been, usually I'm glitched like 10 to 15 times a year. I think this might be my second time being DC glitched, if I'm not mistaken. Is it my second time? It might, at most 3 times. I've been fortunate enough this year to not be DC glitched on a regular basis like in the past, and that's one of the reasons why I try to, get guys to, expose certain people, just so that if they're glitching people on a concurrent basis, and it's like, okay, we know this guy, okay, we know this guy, all right, we got to stop this guy now, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially at this point where it's, EA Sports seems to be more inclined to responding to stuff, like patching blitzes and doing stuff like, look at this, he's in the flat. I had him in the flat just sitting there, and that's the way he played the flat. Good stuff, bro. But it used to be really, really bad. So I give EA Sports a lot of credit for making it, it's a little bit better now to the fact where people are actually being banned for, for IP booting and stuff like that, but you gotta have enough evidence against them. But at the end of the day, they just make a new account or whatever like that, and it goes round and round, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, yeah, at the carnival. But at the same time, it's up to us, the people that are playing the game, to be able to try to make it so that it's something that they don't want to do, because they're gonna be everywhere. Regardless if you just upload a clip to Twitter, you upload a clip to Instagram, whatever, bro. I don't even know, there's so many things you could do right now. I don't care how you upload it, just to make it so that it's not the norm, because it just becomes very, very ridiculous. And eventually it'll continue to be lesser and lesser as technology improves. Well, what did I say? Improves? I mean to say improved, as it's improved, because what they're going to do now, especially like I think like people like Twitch, what they've been talking about doing, is starting to monitor more closely the usage of IP. You know what I'm saying? Of IP usage. Like, you shouldn't be able to knock somebody else, knock someone else's IP off, and the person, how you're playing it doesn't recognize it. For instance, if you're on Twitch right now, if you stream, obviously Twitch can see every IP that's addressed to it. So if you're playing games where there's a lot of people involved, Twitch as a streaming service, they can see, because you're there, and if you have, whatever amount of people with you in a room, if you're playing Call of Duty, whatever like that, they can see everything that's there. Now, if they were interested in doing it, which some people are now pushing for, they will be able to see what is happening based on the information that was given to me, is what they're trying to do now. So, eventually it'll get better, but for now, we have to still do what we have to do to make sure that these guys just can't walk around and just be doing whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, bro, that this person is responsible for doing certain things, and then you bring him into your house and you leave him there anyway, and he's a thief. Like, we know what these guys are doing, and it's like we're allowing them to do it. And if people don't start saying shit, it's just gonna be like, okay, you know what I'm saying, but I'll just keep doing it. But again, a lot of people has told me, like, yo, Gmia, thank you, bro. From when I started, when did I start doing YouTube? I guess like 3 years ago, and that was my primary thing. It was actually my primary thing for why I started my channel, was because I got DC glitched and IP booted and all stuff like that, and nobody cared. Everybody was like, all right, it's cool, we know who he is. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's just Cooper playing around. We know who he is. Everybody's laughing like, we know who he is. Like, bro, it ain't a joke. Like, bro, this dude garbage, and he's running around. The dude is running around like freaking what is his name? Toucan Sam? Is that to do with the big nose from Fruit Loops? Bro, he's running around very obvious with a red nose, bro, with all kinds of shit, with all kinds of rainbows on it, and just booting everybody, including his friends. That's what was more oh my gosh, wow. Who just picked me off right there? Who's that? Oh, Marcus Peters? Yeah, he has a chance to be the defensive player of the year, actually. So, bro, I don't even know, whatever. Some people say it's that other douchebag Roby from the Bills. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm just going back. Like, I think Toucan Sam is that bird. Guys, let me know in the comments. I think that's who it is. That's who I'm thinking about. That's how people were running around, and just booting people, because it was obvious that these guys were booters, and nobody would say anything. And it made the game not really fun, because, they were doing it, then they were selling it. Like, there was like, video footage of them actually, making things of how to do it, and they were selling it in ebooks and how to do this and that, and IP boot and all kind of boot with the boot. And I'm just like, what the F is going on? Because you can't have it both ways. Eventually somebody's going to pick a side. It's either somebody's going to say, you know what, I'm going to go out here and just outright cheat. Like, you got guys that are still pause glitching. Like, bro, that's so 2015. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what are you doing? At what point are you going to grow a pair of testicles and walk around like a real man? And that's not to say that females don't play Madden. It's just to say that it's not a lot of them. Maybe less than 1% of the population of the Madden community are women. So, It's not like other games where it's Call of Duty. There's a lot of females playing that now, stuff like that. Women don't really dig Madden like that. It's not really, you know, something that they want to play. So I'm speaking primarily to the young men and the older guys that choose to do it. It doesn't make any sense. You know, and then you have guys that are selling ebooks for $4,000. You have to make sure, like, if you're gonna do that, you got to make sure that everything is balanced. So people just need to start speaking up about the stuff that's happening, and you know, just don't let it ride so much. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it ride. You know, these dudes are out here glitch. Yo, these dudes don't give a F, bro. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? And right there, look, and I figured it out, because right here, I'm gonna throw, it's gonna be a tip drill pick, right? Yeah, he didn't know that he was about to get a pick. So you could, and that was the computer that was doing that. You can always tell when the computer is doing it, because the way they started moving around like that. So he already activated his glitch, because this is what happens immediately. Like that's how it happens. Like they know, and then it's a longer pause. Like when they just do a quick, you know, I'm about to rip my PS4 out the wall, throw it into the wall, and then, you know, tie myself up, do some you know, what is it? Some kind of asphyxiation. Asphyxiation. What is the word when you suffocate yourself and do it? But whatever he did. So he booted me at this point. Well, not booted me, but he just DC glitched. Guys, make sure you know the difference. You know what I'm saying? When you try to tell me like, yeah, bro, he IP booted me. I never went offline. You know, so this is just a DC glitch. You know what I'm saying? He just, you know, DC glitched me real quick. He just let me lose connection real quick, whatever. And then I had to take the loss right fast. You know what I'm saying, bro? Right fast. I had to get glitched right fast. And like I said, if this guy has done it to you, and you have proof of it, you know what I'm saying? We have to do it like the legal system. We got to create a catalog. You know, like how, you know, in the past, when dudes were like, you know, Elliot Ness, they going after mob bosses, they had to create so many things. It wasn't enough that mob bosses out there like, yo, I'm going to kill you in broad daylight. They had to have, you know, numerous evidence going all the way down the line so that they could do stuff. That's just the way it is for this also. Because maybe it wasn't him. Maybe he didn't DC glitch me. Maybe he just, you know, was beating his meat and, you know, his hand slipped and it ripped his cord out the wall and I got the loss. Whatever it is. But I got the loss here. And I just want to know, has anybody else been glitched by this guy? You know, this dude A1, what is it? A12J32, whatever his name is, bro. You guys let me know and we'll move on from it if it's just like a matter of coincidence. But I don't believe in coincidence. And you shouldn't either. Until next time. One love.